If solving worded simultaneous equations using elimination confuse you, this video will help you. So here we have an example where sweets are sold in small packs and in big packs. So let's use X to represent small packs and Y to represent big packs. So there is a total of 175 sweets in 4 small packs and 3 big packs. So that is 4 small packs, that's 4x. X represents small packs, and use add for and 3 big packs. That's Y represent big packs, so that's 3y. So that's equal to 175. Let's look on our next equation. There is a total of 154 sweets in 5 small packs and 2 big packs. So that's 5x and 2y equals 154. Now we have our simultaneous equations. It's time to get rid of one of the variable with the same coefficient. However, none of these variables have the same coefficient. Now, in order to make the y coefficients the same, we can use the current coefficients of y, that's 3 and 2. So the product of 3 and 2 will be our new coefficient for y. So 3 times 2 will be our new coefficient for y. So in order to get our y coefficients to be the same, we have to multiply equation 1 by 2. So 2 multiplied by 4 is 8x. That's 2 multiplied by 4x is 8x. And 2 multiplied by 3y is 6y. And 2 multiplied by 175 is 350. Now remember, the aim is to ensure that our y coefficients are the same. And we are working with 3 multiplied by 2. So in order to get our y coefficient to be 3 times 2, we have to multiply this equation by 3. So let's multiply equation 2 by 3. So 3 times 5 is 15x. 3 multiplied by 5x is 15x, and 3 multiplied by 2y is 6y. Now the coefficients are the same. Also, 3 multiplied by 154 is 462. Now let's subtract in order to eliminate our y variable. Remember, look at the y variables, look at the operations in front of these. It's add, they're the same. So we have to subtract both equations. So 8x subtract 15x is negative 7x. 6y take away 6y. 6y subtract 6y is 0. And 350 subtract 462 is negative 112. Now let's solve this equation by reversing the last operation done to x. So we're going to divide by negative 7 on both sides of the equation. So on the right hand side of the equation as well, we have to divide by negative 7. And remember, a negative divided by a negative is a positive. So now we have x equals 16. Now we will stay with us here. We will replace our x with 16 in equation 1 in order to find y. So let's write equation 1. Now replace our x with 16, so that's 4 times 16. Add 3y equals 175. Now, 4 multiplied by 16 is 64. 3y equals 175. Let's solve by reversing the last operation done to y. So this is add 64. The reverse of add 64 is subtract 64. And we subtract 64 from both sides of the equation. So that means 3y will be equal to 175 subtract 64, which is 111. Again, reversing the last operation done to y. Here we have y multiplied by 3, and the reverse of multiplying by 3 is dividing by 3. Therefore, divide the left-hand side of the equation by 3 and the right-hand side of the equation by 3. And y equals 111 divided by 3, and that is 37. So here we have the solutions. X being 16 when y is 37. Always remember to check your answer to ensure that you're getting all of those marks. So let's check using equation 1. That's 4x add 3y equal 175. Let's replace x with 16 and y with 37. So x, that's 4 times 16, add 3 times 37. 4 times 16 is 64. 3 multiplied by 37 is 111. And 64 add 111 is 175, meaning our solutions are correct. If this video helped, please like, subscribe, share, and comment on the topic that you'd like to see next. Thank you.